It's the nation's favourite antiques experts.
Behind the wheel of a classic car.
This is the ejector button.
And a goal to scar Britain for antiques.
Where's my yellow submarine?
The aim to make the biggest profit at auction. But it's no mean feat. There'll be worthy winners and valiant losers.
It's cheap firewood.
Will it be the high road to glory
We look really cool in this.
or the slow road to disaster?
Oh, I don't know what I'm driving.
This is Antiques Road Trip. Yeah. One step beyond. Hurrah! We're in Cambridgeshire.
I wasn't using that at all.
It's a shiny new trip, and behind the wheel of this 1979 Cadillac Sedan DeVille are a couple of likely auctioneers, Hetty Jago and Raj Bisram. Oh, it's left-hand drive, featuring just a lap belt for the driver, acceptable road safety in the 1970s in the USA.
I'm not enjoying the heavy braking that's going on.
I'm sorry about that. Whoa, 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 whoa.
You'll get the hang of it.
What's not to like? I mean, I'm sitting here in this beautiful big Cadillac. I have a beautiful English rose next to me.
This is gonna be a carnival of joy. Hetty is a one-time animal portrait painter turned hotshot auctioneer and dealer. She has a love affair with all things jewellery, especially modernist 20th century stuff.
This is good. This is very good.
Raj is the cheeky veteran of the road trip family. A one-time PT instructor in the British Army, he has over 30 years' experience in the antiques business.
These are really unusual. These have really caught my eye.
I'm really enjoying this car, actually. I'm liking the 70s vibe. Obviously, I wasn't around at the time, but I can imagine what it was like.
To be honest, Hetty, I think you're going to make me feel very old this trip, okay?
Oh, really?
Yeah, you are.
Well, you said it, Raj.
I'm nearly 190 now, and I still...
You look very good for it.
Bit of an exaggeration, Raj.
So are you looking forward to the trip?
Absolutely, yeah. I'm going to try and win this one, Raj.
Watch your step, old bean. Armed with a daily budget of £200 each, whoever wins the most auctions out of 5 is the road trip champ.
You're going to have to keep an eye on me.
Oh my goodness, I don't like the sound of that already.
Yup, Hetty means business. This tour begins in Cambridge and will take a thoroughly lovely gallivant around glorious East Anglia, roam around the home counties and end in Hampshire.
I'm really glad that you're with me because I do need help sometimes into the shops. So it's really nice.
So I'm just here for support, really, basically.
He needs all the help he can get, Hetty.
Do you know something? The one thing, it doesn't matter what age you are, the one thing we know we have in common is the love of antiques.
You betcha. Today, we're scooting around East England, hopping about the home counties ending in Saffron Walden. But we kick off with Raj in the city of Cambridge. Home to some of the brightest minds, the university has produced over 120 Nobel Prize winners since 1904. And here's our very own Clever Clogs. Raj is venturing in here, Cambridge Antique Centre. At the turn of the 20th century, this was an award-winning brewery, but today we're so hoppy, it's now crammed with antiques. Raj has £200 to splurge, and let's see what he can find.
This shop really is a feast for the eyes. There's things absolutely everywhere. And this looks like a really beautiful Victorian oil lamp. What nicer way to light your room up, and it's in really good condition. I mean, you know, normally there's always been a little bit of restoration on these lamps, usually the funnel. I would think that's probably not the original funnel because they get broken all the time. But the lamp itself, this looks like it's an original one, and it's, you know, it's lovely cut glass. They've gone to that extra little bit to make it decorative. This is really attractive. I mean, the ones that really make the money are the ones with the shades that are cranberry glass. But this is definitely the original glass, and I think it's a really nice piece.
In the mid-19th century, most homes were lit with oil lamps. This one is a great example of the Victorian love for the decorative.
To be honest, I think anybody with a Victorian home would love to have a piece like this. So I think that this would be an easy thing to sell. As far as the price goes, it's got £49 on the ticket. I mean, to start off with, I don't think that's a lot of money, but if I could get that for, say, £30, there's got to be a profit in that. And I think it's a beautiful thing, so that's definitely a possibility.
Let's leave Raj to mooch and track down Hetty. She's galloped to Newmarket in Suffolk. Giddy up, we're in the epicentre of horse racing. Now, can we find a sure thing in here at Treasures? Located in the town's original fire station, it's absolutely jam-packed in here. With 200 smackers, what will she rootle out?
Hello. Sit.
Who's a lovely boy?
Good boy. Lie down.
Rothko, you are one handsome pooch.
Lie down, please.
Sausages! Right, let's check out the wares.
These are called fairings, and these were popular during the Victorian period, and this is what you would have won at a fair, hence the name. So you would have gone and played your fairground games, played the coconut shy, and this would have been your prize for winning. It's a nice thing, but there were a lot of them produced. They were mass-produced in Germany at the time. So at £38, I don't think there's a profit in it for me, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to leave them here.
I like that. While Hetty keeps delving, let's whiz back to Cambridge.
Hetty, this might look like a snooker scoreboard, but I think it sort of relates to us. On the top, Raj, 1. On the bottom, Hetty, 0.
In your dreams, sunshine. Stop larking about and get on with it.
I really like this. It's 1950s. It's made by the Midwinter Company, which was from the Stoke-on-Trent. And they had lots of different designs. And this particular design is called the Cherokee pattern design.
The Midwinter Pottery was founded in 1910 and became one of England's largest by the 1930s.
This kind of Midwinter pattern's become really collectible. And to have it all in good condition, I mean, this is really quite nice. It says here on the ticket, it says Rare Midwinter 1950s Cherokee by Jessie Tate, who was obviously the designer of it.
Jessie Tate was a prolific mid-century British ceramic designer. Her work is highly sought after. This looks promising, Raj.
There's £45 on the ticket. And I really like this. This has got potential.
Let's go and speak to dealer Stephen.
Hello, Stephen.
Hi, Raj. Right, oh, you found some goodies.
I have found some goodies.
We have the Midwinter coffee set at 45 and the Victorian oil lamp for 49.
So it's going to come down to price. If I were to buy the 2, what could you do?
I could do the coffee set at £40, Raj.
Yeah.
And I could do the oil lamp, because it's you, 30.
Wow, that's very, very good. The oil lamp is a definite. Could you do another £5 on the coffee service?
Could meet you halfway at 37.
Absolutely. I'm not going to quibble over that. That's really generous. Let me give you some money then. So that's £67. If I give you 70,
Would you like £3 change?
I'd love £5 change. But 3 will do.
Thank you very much.
All the best.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you kindly, Stephen. Raj now has £133. Don't forget the cups. Over to Hetty now in Newmarket.
Look at this. Look at him. That is so adorable. Now, it looks to be made of 9 karat gold, I would say, from the colour.
Ah, it's a poodle charm.
Now, I think he was probably made in the 1950s, 1960s. Charm bracelets were very popular during that time. They're not so popular now, and I think it's probably because taste in jewellery has changed. There's a set of hallmarks on it, very, very faint. So it says 375, so we know it's 9 karat gold. Look at him. Now, I think he's probably mid-century.
Ticket price, please.
It has £32 on the ticket. I'd like to get it for less. He's very sweet, isn't he? I think he's got to come with me.
There's Patrick, the dealer.
Hi, Patrick.
Oh, hey, Hetty.
You've got a lovely shop. I'm really enjoying it here.
Well, that's very kind of you to say so, thank you.
Got interesting things, including...
Ah, you found yourself a little gold poodle.
I
believe.
have. I really, really like him. He's £32. What
Right.
could he be?
Well, ideally, I mean, you know, I could do 25 on him.
Could you do £22?
£22, that's
22?
fine. I can take £10 off the price. That'll be-
Thank you. Love to shake your
Deal
hand.
done.
Thank you very much. Let me get you some money out. £20.
Thank you.
And 2. There you go.
That's great, and good luck.
Thanks. Take care.
You too, bye-bye.
Very generous, Patrick. And after that woof-tastic buy, Hetty has £178 remaining. Meanwhile, Raj has travelled to the town of St Ives in Cambridgeshire. Not to be confused with the Cornish seaside town, both named after saints many moons ago. Now, let's see how Raj fares in here. Hyperion Home and Antique Centre. Catchy name.
Okay, here I come.
Show us your swag, Raj. There are 30 dealers selling their goodies in here, so lots to choose from. In his fair pocket, Raj has the sum of £133. Oh, look! More oil lamps.
I mean, there are lots of interesting pieces in this shop, but one of the most unusual pieces I've seen so far is this vase. It's called a wheel vase, and it's by a company named Troika. And you might think that this was from Ukraine, Armenia, Russia, but it's actually not. It's much nearer to home. This is from Cornwall.
In fact, it's from the other St Ives.
3 friends, they started up this pottery and it became really popular, but unfortunately they stopped in 1983. So all the pieces that they did just keep going up and up in value. And this piece has got a price ticket on of £395. It's worth every penny, but it's a bit too rich for me. But if you're an investor and you like Troika, this is the piece for you.
While Raj keeps looking, let's find Hetty. She's made it to the village of Willingham. Weird and wonderful antiques has everything from Georgian to mid-century. Let the mooch begin. And Hetty has £178 to splurge.
This is fun. I love fairground games, and this seems to be a peer amusement, just slightly out of my budget, but doesn't stop me from having a go.
It's tuppence to play.
What do I do? Oh, I don't think I've done it right.
No.
Why isn't it working?
It's working fine. Just give it some welly. That's it. Right, moving on.
I don't poke myself in the eye with that.
We don't want any injuries, thank you very much.
That's nice. I like hat pins. I think it's such a shame that hat pins have gone out of fashion. And I think they could very easily be repurposed. I think you could turn that into a brooch quite easily. And that's lovely, isn't it? I've picked this one out particularly because I love the stone. I think it's rose quartz, and I think it might be in a silver mount. Now, we only have £5 on the ticket price. I think that's got to come with me. I also like this one because this is by Charles Horner, who is a really, really famous early 20th century British silver maker. Made a lot of hat pins, a lot of brooches, a lot of enamelled pieces. That's very much his sort of design. And this one has the maker's mark on it and the full hallmarks, and it is £6. So both of these, I love them. They've got to come with me.
While Hetty revels in hat pin heaven, let's head back to St Ives.
This is a nice little thing. It looks like an old boot.
What did you call me?
It's made of treen, and of course treen is the old word for wood. If you open the top up, it's actually an inkwell. So this would appeal to not people just that collect treen, but also to people that collect, you know, things to do with libraries, desks, inkwells. It's a 19th century piece, probably late 19th century. It looks in good condition. Very nicely carved, all the way even to the sole. You can see how they've done the sole here. I mean, these are all made to look like the old studs that they put in boots, and they put all of them all the way along there. And here, the wear on the heel as well. It's a very nice little job, that. I really like that. I mean, it's got a hefty price ticket on it. It's got £85 on it. So let's see what I'm going to get it for.
As we always say, novelty sells, hopefully. Stand by, Tom. Be brave.
Hello, Tom.
Hello, Raj.
I have to say, it's a great shop. I have found something that hopefully we'll be able to strike a deal on. Lovely little piece. You've got £85 on the ticket. I mean, I'd like to offer 50 if possible.
OK. I'd have to make a call, to be perfectly honest with you.
Would you mind doing
If that's
that?
all right, I could certainly do that.
Thank you. I'd appreciate that.
It's phone the dealer time.
Hello, Ruben.
Tell him I'm a nice guy.
Ruben, I've got a nice guy here wanting to speak to you. OK, I'll pass you over.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Ruben. It's a lovely little piece you've got here. I think at 50, I kind of think that that's kind of really where I'm at. Go on then. 55. We have a deal at 55? Fantastic. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you.
Brilliant, we have a deal.
We have a deal.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed.
Don't look it over.
And let me pay you straight away.
Yep.
So, there we have it. Smoothie Raj strikes another great deal with £78 still in the kitty. Meanwhile, Willingham beckons.
These are sweet. White metal and enamel cufflinks. Let's have a closer look at them. I think it says J, A and S as a maker's mark, which would be John Aitken and Sons, who were another one of the really good early 20th century British silversmiths, and produced a lot of enamel jewellery, and these are really beautifully enamelled. You've got this beautiful guilloche pattern with the green enamel overlay, really, really nicely made.
Guilloche enamelling began in the 16th century. It's a highly decorative technique combining mechanical engraving and translucent enamels.
Best thing about these is that they're £10, so they have to come with me, really. I think the three together as a lot might make a really, really interesting jewellery lot. I'm going to go and ask about these.
The hat pins are priced at £5 and £6. Yoo-hoo! Belle!
Hello, Belle.
Hi, Hetty. How'd you get on?
Really well. You have some lovely things here.
Thank you.
Including these. So it comes to 21. Is there any movement on that at all?
Well, we'll give you £1 off a Luck Money. How's that? So we'll call it around 20?
I would be more than happy to shake your hand at 20. That's so kind. Thank you.
Hetty is being super thrifty. She still has a mighty £158 left. And just like that, we're done and dusted for today.
Why don't we go to, you could suggest we go to a nice student pub for dinner.
Student pub.
Must try harder, Raj. Nighty-night. Woohoo! The Antiques Party continues.
Yay!
Yeah.
Did my street cred a lot of good.
What street cred?
I'm also not enjoying the heavy braking that's going on.
I know, well, you know, it's my right foot. I can't do anything about that.
It's just your right foot.
It's got a mind of its own.
I know.
You wait till you're driving it, okay?
Yeah.
You wait and see.
Hetty finds you hilarious, Raj. Must be the only one. Yesterday, Hetty exercised caution, scooping up the combo buy of hat pins and cufflinks and the cutesy gold poodle bracelet charm.
That is so adorable.
Hetty has £158 to splurge. Raj has been notching up the buys: the Treen Inkwell boot, the coffee set and the Victorian oil lamp.
What nicer way to light your room up.
Raj has £78 left in his back pocket.
The names of your animals, any unusual names that you've given them?
I had a rabbit called Ian.
Interesting.
He looked like an Ian. He was so sweet.
It's true, a lot of people look a bit like their pets.
Yes,
I think so.
I do think that, yeah. If I was going to be a dog, what kind of dog would I be, do you think?
I got a funny feeling you might be one of those little terriers.
Oh, thanks. One that barks a lot.
Just ignore him, Hetty. Do you have any words of wisdom, Raj?
I'm always attracted to the unusual.
Does that work well in terms of profits?
Oh,
like,
no.
do you make some?
No. On the whole, it doesn't, okay?
Well, that bodes well for me.
It does.
Oh, crumbs. Our sparring partners love Cambridge so much that they've returned to the city of bustling bikers. Located just 15 minutes from the city centre lies a peaceful sanctuary of nature, the world-renowned Cambridge University Botanic Garden. Brainchild of John Stevens Henslow, a Victorian naturalist and professor of botany here. The 40-acre plot would become a centre of botanical excellence. Amongst his students, Henslow would take under his wing a curious protégé that would go on to become one of the greatest British scientists that ever lived, Charles Darwin. Raj and Hetty are meeting with Head of Horticulture, Sally Pettit, to find out more.
This is a really amazing space.
Thank you. We know that we owe much of what we have and see today to our first director here at the Botanic Garden on this site, John Stevens Henslow. And he really recognised the value of plants in their own right and their value to science, rather than to physics, but to botany.
But Henslow is best known for his nurturing mentorship of a young Charles Darwin. So impressed by his rising star, Henslow nominated his favourite student for an opportunity of a lifetime. That he set sail as ship's naturalist on HMS Beagle to the Galapagos Islands. A voyage of discovery that would forever change the course of scientific history.
He wasn't only influential in collecting in the Galapagos, or his methods and practices are still used today in our herbarium.
The Cambridge University Herbarium has over 1 million plant specimens originating from all over the world. And Raj has a rare chance to take a look inside. Amber Horning and Professor Sam Brockington have some exciting treasure from Darwin's groundbreaking voyage.
So these were all collected personally by Darwin on the voyage of the Beagle.
It's amazing to be so close to something that Darwin brought back. Just being this close,
Absolutely.
It's just amazing.
No, I've been around these a fair bit, and I still sort of get a tingling of the spine when you sort of quite realise the significance of it all.
Yeah.
And here you can see the dates of the voyage of the Beagle. So this was, of course, one of the most important voyages
ever
in the history of mankind, really.
From 1831 until 1836, Darwin's passage on HMS Beagle helped him develop the theory of evolution. So revolutionary, it would forever change the way we viewed the natural world.
Here you can see that the specimen itself was collected on the 31st of January 1834. It was collected in Patagonia, South America. And then top left, you can see this little stamp that says Mus Henslow. So the way it worked was that every time Darwin got to some accessible port, he would send these specimens back on a ship, and they would be received very, very eagerly and excitedly by Henslow.
The archives here hold around 1,000 specimens from this monumental expedition.
But in a way, on these specimens, you can begin to see some of this, capturing some of his thought processes. And so in that sense, you're beginning to capture this all-important variation that the theory of evolution is trying to explain.
It's testament to the university that over 190 years later, the specimens collected by a 22-year-old Charles have survived.
For me, this is really big. To be this close to something so significant, I mean, I'm that close to it.
Yeah, go on, let him touch it.
No, really?
Yeah, go on. Let's go all the way.
Oh, thank you.
But I think you should touch it where Darwin would have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where would that have been?
So where he snapped it off the stem.
Okay. Wow.
In the fingertips of Darwin.
Wow.
Raj, you are one very lucky man. Meanwhile, Hetty is in the potting shed with Simon and Margot. Keeping the spirit of discovery alive, the university stays true to Henslow and Darwin by having regular plant-finding expeditions.
We're going to a southern bit of Kyrgyzstan, the LA mountains, so it's going to be really good. There could be some new stuff maybe we even find.
So does everything that you discover eventually get grown in the garden then? Do you plant
Yeah, pretty
everything
much.
here.
So yeah, I mean, I can't really. How many collections did we make last
We made
time?
215 collections of 205 different species.
And I think I'm showing around about 180 of them.
Incredible. The world's botanic gardens contain over 40% of all plant species considered at threat. Their role in conservation is crucial.
Botanic gardens, you know, as long as they exist, as the theory goes, you know, no species of plant should go extinct. So we're trying to do our part in conservation, and yeah, this is all part of it.
The Henslow-Darwin Alliance took place nearly 200 years ago and helped pave the way for a leap in mankind that would echo through the ages. Now, let's get back on the road. In the height of American automobile luxury, of course.
How often would you get to be driven around in a nice big Cadillac?
I know. I'm enjoying the fact that I'm not driving as well. I like this.
Hey,
I'm very good at driving.
That's going to change, Hetty. That is going to definitely change.
I know. I'm going to have to drive you at some point.
You are, exactly. But I won't sit in the back.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you to keep me company.
Oh, Raj. The final destination for our giddy duo is lovely Saffron Walden.
I'm so excited, I can't wait.
Here we go.
We're going in here, Reed and Son. Let's take a look around. On the go since 1880, this fifth generation family business has oodles of plunder to get stuck into. Let's see what goodies shall tempt our roving pair. Hetty has loads of money, £158. Now, what have you got there, Hetty?
This is really lovely. Very much my kind of thing. Now this is by a company called Paul Pottery, which has actually been going for over 150 years. But this is one of their more modern pieces. This is from the Delphis range, which was named after the Greek for dolphin. And all of their pottery takes inspiration from the sea, from nature, and you can really see that in this particular design. It's actually in very, very good condition.
The famous Dorset clay made Poole pottery one of the most collectible of 20th century British ceramics.
Yeah, so it's 60s or 70s. I believe the Delphis range came out in the 1960s, so it'll be from around that period. The base tells me the same thing. It's got the modern stamp on it. But a really nice piece of pottery, and for £39, I don't think I can go wrong.
It's a hit for Hetty.
I think this is very much my kind of thing, and I think it has my heart, really. I think it might have to come with me to auction.
One definite for Hetty. Oh, there's Raj. In his wallet, he has the sum of £78 left to spend. What on earth will tickle the Bisram fancy? Dread to think.
Here we've got a 19th century copper samovar. Samovar is a Russian word and it means tea urn, basically. And that's what they were used for. They originate back to the 18th century.
This 300-year-old invention would originally burn pine cones to heat the water, giving a heady fragrance.
Today, you could easily use these if you didn't want to have tea. You could actually lift the lid up, fill it with punch, make a nice big punch in there if you've got a party, and serve it, and literally serve it from there. Antiques is the perfect thing to recycle. Just about every antique is recyclable, so this is another purpose for today's world. I like it. It's a nice little 19th century copper samovar. So it's got £54 on the ticket.
And 50p.
If I can get this for around 30, it's coming with me.
Beautiful. This is quality antique, Raj. Elsewhere in this cavernous emporium.
This is absolutely beautiful. Now this is in the Art Nouveau style, so it's early 1900s, probably 1910. It's set with what looks like a peridot to the centre of it. You've got these beautiful half pearls as well, and this pearl drop, which I think is a replacement because it's got a base metal mount on it, so I don't think that's the original drop to it. Art Nouveau drop pendants do very well at auction.
Artistic, feminine and botanical, this necklace perfectly encapsulates the Art Nouveau movement.
And the price, it's only £25, which is a good price for it. So I think that's definitely coming with me. Very, very pretty, it's sparkly, it's very Hetty.
Any other Hetty specials in here?
But look at that, engraved with a horse. You're going to attract the equestrian buyers. That's a lovely, lovely thing, and solid silver. Now, if we have a look at the inside, So this is made to hold cigarettes. So probably wouldn't be used as a cigarette case these days. Maybe someone would use it as a card case or just something to carry around in your handbag.
Fashionable from the Victorian era until mid-century, this silver cigarette case is still a popular collectible.
Now, I think it's going to be a lot of money. £115, which is quite a lot of money. If that can be a better price than that, then I might actually want to buy this and the necklace.
While Hetty controls her bubbly excitement, let's find a Raj.
Here we have a really nice pair of brass candlesticks. On the ticket, it just says a pair of ornate candlesticks. What's missing is the 19th century bit, because these are actually 19th century. And they are very decorative. They've been nicely polished.
Brass or bronze candlesticks were all the rage in the 19th century. But with the advent of electric lighting, their use quickly became purely decorative.
But what drew me to them, most of all, is the price ticket. On the ticket, there's only £14.50. I mean, if I can get these for £10, then there's got to be a small profit in it.
Here's hoping. There's dealer Kate to chat dosh.
Hello, Kate.
Hi.
Nice smiley face. You're in a good mood then?
Depends what you ask for.
I'm sure, sure.
OK, you old smoothie.
The samovar. You've got £54.50 on the ticket. What would be your best?
Really, for this?
You've had it a long time, I've heard.
Yeah, so 45.
I was thinking more...
Spit it out, Raj.
Less.
OK, what were you thinking then?
I was thinking about £30.
Oh. OK, for 30, I'll do that for you, yes.
Lovely.
And the pair of brass candlesticks for £14.50?
How about £10 for those?
So 40 for the two?
OK, perfect.
So thank you very much. Let me
Thank
give you
you.
some money.
Yeah, a very kind Kate.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Been a pleasure.
Bye.
Bye.
That cheeky little bundle of items leaves Raj with £38. Back inside, Hetty's ready to buy. A pool pottery vase, the Art Nouveau necklace and the silver cigarette case all come to £179. Brace yourself, Kate.
Hello, Kate.
Hi.
This lovely little pendant. It's got £25 on it. Any movement on that one?
Well, this is a lovely piece. 20 for you?
OK, that sounds fair. For £20, thank you.
And the pool pottery vase at £39?
Could you take 30 on that?
OK, for you, I'll do 30.
Thank you, I really appreciate that. Also, this beautiful cigarette case.
Yeah.
The horse, it's lovely, isn't it? They've got 115 on that one, which is quite a lot for me. What could you do on that? Would you take 85?
OK.
So 135 for the lot then.
Perfect.
Great, thank you. I'll shake your hand. Thank you very much.
Brilliant.
That bumper buy comes to £135.
Great. I'm really
Thank
happy
you very
with
much.
these.
Thanks
Lovely
a lot.
to meet you. Take
Thanks.
care.
You're good at this. Hetty ends with £23. That's it. The shopping is finito.
I bought some nice things that I like.
Yeah.
But whether they're going to do any good or not, I have no idea.
We'll see how it goes. I'd like to win. I'd like to win the first one at least.
That's the spirit, Hetty. Let's get some shut-eye. Watch out! Our roving road trippers are limbering up for their very first auction.
You looking forward to this?
I am. I always look forward to the auction.
This is the best part of it, isn't it? I think.
Do you?
Yeah. seeing hard work come to
I'm not
fruition.
sure you really believe that, Hetty.
After a good old conga around Cambridgeshire, we've hit Bourne in Lincolnshire for #1 of a best-of-5 auction contest at Golding, Young and Moore. Selling in the room, on the phone and on the World Wide Web. Commanding the rostrum, though, is good old Colin Young. Hi,
55
Col.
with me, then all done at 55. Sold.
Hetty went for it, dishing out £177 on 5 auction lots. What's your fave, Colin?
We sell an awful lot of pool, but this vase is big in scale, big in design, and I think all the collectors are really going to want a piece of this.
Raj also scooped up 5 lots, spending £162. Are you impressed, Colin?
Victorian brass and copper tends to be a bit understated when it comes to sale prices, but in terms of the design, you've got to look at this pair of candlesticks. Beautifully cast, really nice design, condition is good. What's not to love about them?
Right, find your seats and let's get comfy.
Here we go.
First auction.
First auction, Hetty.
I'm a bit nervous actually now, Raj.
You're nervous?
Now that we're here.
You can always tell if I'm getting nervous, right? Okay, because I start shaking. But luckily, I'm not shaking today.
No, you're not at all, no.
Blimey, Raj. You first, Hetty. Your horsey silver cigarette case.
I know you'll like it because you love silver.
I think it's lovely.
Good.
£50. 50. 30 to go then. 30. £30 is bid at 30 bid 2 now, make it at 30
Oh,
bid,
it's gotta
32, 33,
creep up from
35,
here.
35, 38, 38 bid, 40, 42, 45, 48, 48, 50, 55, 55, 60, 65, 65, 70, 70 bid, 75, 75 now, have another one, 75 bid, 80, 80 bid 5, 85 now, 85 to see, 85 bid 90, 90 pound bid, 90 and 5, 90 pound a bid, 5 now to see it, 90 pound a bid, looking for 5, 100, 100 bid, 10 now then, 100 bids online. Are we all done then? 100 pound a bid, we go this time, you're out in the room then, sold at 100.
Okay, it's a profit.
Giddy up. We're off. Well done, Hetty.
Good start. Yeah.
Thanks,
nice
Raj.
start.
Thank you.
Good. Galloped away.
Happy.
Your turn, Raj, with the 19th century candlesticks.
I paid £10.
I don't think you can go wrong for £10.
Let's hope so.
30 is bid at last. 30 bid. Looking for 2 now then.
Good.
£30 a bid. 2 to a C now then. It looks like it's going to a maiden bid.
Oh, shame.
Or is it?
Or is it?
I'm afraid it is.
It
At
is.
30 bid. Last call then goes this
suspense.
time then at £30.
That's really good.
That's
Well done.
okay, yeah.
Really good.
Hey, we're ablaze with profits. Kind of.
He had me going though, didn't he?
It's Hetty's pretty silver Art Nouveau necklace.
You know your jewellery too, so I think you must be confident on this
I'm a
one.
little bit confident. I don't know. We'll see.
Good, good, good.
I'll tell you what, let's make it exciting.
Oh,
Start me
no.
at £10 bid, 10,
Go all the
12
way up.
now then. At
Go all
10
the way
bid,
once.
12 bid, 15
there you
bid,
go.
15 bid, 18 bid, 20 bid.
You're in profit.
£20 bid.
Oh, no, not yet.
22, 25 now then. No, 22
sure?
bid, 25 now,
I'm happy with the profit.
£22. Come on, this has got everything going for it. 25 bid, thank you, 25
well done,
bid.
well done.
28 now,
Well
surely.
done.
Selling this time then at £25. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Okay.
Another
I'm going to take a
profit.
profit. Yeah.
Every little counts.
It's a doddle for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going well. I
Yeah.
think.
Sure is. Raj now with that great big copper samovar.
They're all tea drinkers round here.
Yeah.
We're at 10 bid, 10, 12 bid, 15 bid, 15, 18, 18, 20, 20
Okay,
bid,
go
20
quickly.
bid, 2 bid, 5 now, 22 bid, 25 bid,
Keep
25
going, keep
bid,
going, keep
28
going,
now
yeah.
to a seat. Anybody in the room fancy a brew?
Please, somebody have a go.
Going this time then at £25. 407.
It's a tiny loss, though.
A dent in the profit party. But hopefully not for long.
I'll just wipe away the tears and get back to it.
He's so silly. Look, it's Hetty's gold poodle bracelet charm now. Woof.
Love animal-related things, and I fell a little bit in love with it, and hopefully somebody will feel the same.
Let's just start at £1 and have some fun.
A pound?
1 bid, out 1 bid, 2
this will
bid.
be fun, see
2
where
do you
it's
have,
gonna
2,
go.
3, 3 bid of 3,
Whenever-
3, 4, 4 bid of 4, 5 bid of 5, 6 bid, 7 bid, 7
think the
bid, 8
scrap
bid,
weight
8
of the
bid, 9,
gold.
10 bid, 12 bid, 12 bid, 15, 15 bid,
About
18
20
now,
quid, isn't it?
15 bid in the room, 18 online, 20 bid, 22.
I do not think I overpaid
22
for this.
bid, 25 bid, 25 bid, 28 bid, 30
Profit
bid,
5.
£30 bid, at 32, 35.
What is going on?
35 bid. Any more now? And 36 bid.
Oh,
at
just in
36.
time.
And now then, at 36, 38 bid, 38
every
bid,
pound I can
38. Any
get.
more now then? At £38 then, once, twice, third and final time then.
I'm really pleased with that.
Yeah,
Woofles whipped up a lovely result.
you've been doing brilliantly.
Thank you.
Come on, Raj, let's see if your midwinter coffee set can stir up a frenzy.
This one's actually quite a nice design and it's in good condition.
We start at 10 bid, 10, 12, 15, 15 bid at the sale room, 15
What did you
bid,
pay?
18 now then,
37.
15 bid, 18 bid, looking for 20 now then, 18 bid, 20.
It's genuine,
£20
it's
bid.
absolutely
at 20.
right as
Come on,
rain.
have another one. Selling at £20 and done. 4280.
Nice set.
Another loss.
What a pity, eh? Someone's run away with a brutal bargain there.
What can you do?
10 bid, 10, 12.
The hatpins and cufflinks combo next from Hetty.
I don't think I can go wrong.
I have 20 bid. 20. Look at the 2 now then. 22 bid. 22 bid. 25 now then. 25 bid. 25,
I'm happy
28.
that it's a profit, but I need it to be
30
more
now
than
then.
that, really.
30 bid.
Okay, you're not just happy with the profit now. Now you're in the game, you want to go for the big profit.
I'm really passionate about these cufflinks,
For
Raj.
anybody else then, last call then. Hammers up then, going this time then at £30.
Ooh,
Order at
cheap.
30.
Okay,
You're still steaming ahead, Hetty.
I'm all right with that.
Yeah,
That's a £10 profit. I'll take that.
Are you ready, Raj? This boot is made for walking.
And I thought it was so lovely.
And 10 bid a bid, 10 bid,
Nice
12
bid.
bid, 15, 15 bid, 18 to a C now then, 15 bid a bid, 18
gonna
now
go
then,
higher than
15 the
this.
bid. Come on, surely your budget's not on a shoestring. At 15 bid, 18 now to a C, at 15 bid. All done and finished, you're all
Looking
done.
for a
with
lot
show
more than
at
that.
£15.
Oh, someone's got an absolute bargain.
Ouch! Well, what do you say? Let's move on.
That didn't kick off, did it?
At least we can smile about it.
Through gritted teeth. The Paul Pottery vase now from Hetty.
I'd like to think you're rooting for me to do well on it, but...
Straight in, 100 bid, 100,
Oh,
110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 160,
I think I might
170 now.
cry.
No more. I will sell them at £160.
So sorry.
Jiminy cricket. Now that's what you call a profit.
It was a lovely thing, and I think it's done really well, so I'm pleased.
Follow that, Raj. His Victorian oil lamp is the final lot.
It's just a nice thing, you know?
Really nice example, isn't it? I love the green.
30 bid, 32
All good,
bid,
okay.
32, 35, 5
strong
bid,
start.
38, 42, 42, 45, anybody else? 45, 48, 50,
I don't think you need to worry.
60,
Come on.
5, 70,
Oh, good.
5, 80 now. 75 bid, looking
It's
for
only
80
got to
now
make
then.
320
75 bid,
for me to
80
get
bid,
back.
5 now to a C, £80 bid, 85
Have faith.
bid, 90 now surely, 90, 90,
This is
bid me
really good,
5.
Raj.
We go this time then at £90 and done.
It's a really nice thing. I think it deserves that.
Precisely. A good return, Raj. Well, that's it. All over.
That's yours without a doubt. 100%. I did the maths in my head.
You've done the maths
I have.
already.
Yeah. Pretty much close. So well done.
Thanks. Let's go and get a cup of tea.
After you.
Thank you.
Calculator time. Raj began with £200. After all auction costs, he's made a loss of £29.65. Hetty also began with £200. After costs, she's made a lovely profit of £94.09. Making Hetty the champ for auction number 1, but still 4 more to go. The overall profit at the end of the week will go to children in need. Well done.
I can't stop smiling.
Oh, fantastic. Well done, Hetty. I mean,
you.
know, first auction down, and you did brilliantly. 1 down, 4 to go. I can still catch you.
Yeah, the oil lamp did really
Come
well,
on.
so I'm a bit nervous for next time.
Next on the trip,
We'll be fine.
we're putting on the Ritz.
Timing's fantastic.
We're a little bit foodie,
Eating larks' tongues was a thing.
and we're all about the style, darling. Or not.